Let's get started. So we welcome you all for this training program on Microsoft project training program into different Microsoft technologies, and is one of the pioneers in MS project.
I hope we all are using MS Office application, and we all are working on Excel and other applications. Today, we will talk about especially MS Project. So, first of all, we will talk about what is MS Project and what other tools available to MS Project, and how MS Project different from to link all the tasks, how to make very interactive schedules. In the lesson number 4, we will talk about how to manage project resources. So resource is basically most important part of any project. So here we will discuss about how to add the resource, how to create the resource calendars. We will assign the cost, and if you want to know the complete cost structures, we will discuss about the costing as well. We will discuss about how to resolve conflicts, resource conflicts. In the lesson number 5, we will discuss about how to finalize the project plan, like how to set the baselines and how to compare the actual plan versus baseline plan, so that you will get the details. You can track the project with help of baselines. In the lesson number 6, we will discuss about how to update the progress, how to enter the progress, how to update the cost and work. So in the lesson number 5 and 6, we will discuss about basically the tracking part. Lesson number 7, we will discuss about again how to add the custom fields, how to add the progress, how to display the network diagrams, how to analyze the project, right? And finally, lesson number 8 and lesson number 9. In the lesson number 8, we will discuss about if you want to add multiple baselines, or if you want to update the baselines, we can update baseline with help of here. And final, we will talk about how to create the various type of reports. So in the lesson number 9, we will talk about various reporting techniques. In MS Project, we can use visual reports, we can use custom reports, we can use dashboard reports. So we can create a various type of reports. This is agenda of this training program. As you know, this training program is divided into next 5 days. And before I start this training session, I would like to just quick, I want to know your quick introduction one by one, and I want to know your expectation from this training program. So I want to start from Mr. Rahul Jain. Sir, you can please quickly introduce, and you can just tell me your expectation, what you expect from this MS project training, please.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Rahul.
Good afternoon.
Sir, currently we are not working on MS project, but being a project guy, I think by knowing this MS project into the depth, it will really help us in daily updation.
Okay.
Project progress,
Okay.
especially, sir.
So at present you are working on some project, and how at present you are managing the project?
In Excel only, sir. In Excel only, we are updating all the things, sir.
At present you are managing your project with help of Excel. Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Understand.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Next, I would like to request Mr. Nirmal Patra, please. Sir, you can just quick introduce yourself, and please quick tell me your expectation. What you expect from this training, please, so that accordingly your requirement we can customize the things, sir.
Okay, I am working as a manager civil in biorefinery project.
Okay.
Generally, we are working with Excel sheets and like to monitor this our kind of project. I am totally unaware of this MS project to implement in our project actually.
Okay, so okay, obviously, what I will do, I will take some live example. I will take some live examples so that you can understand these tools very properly. And if you have any case studies, or if you have any live project going on, or if you have completed any project, I need lot of details from you to make this training program more interactive, right, sir? So thank you so much for your expectation. And obviously, we will start from very basic. We will start from a scratch. We will start from basic, and then slightly we'll move on the advanced part. Right? Yes. Next, Mr. Maulik, please. Quick introduction, please.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Myself Maulik Ambalia. Same. I am working in biorefinery as a manager mechanical, and I have not used yet so far Microsoft project, and I want to learn Microsoft project and implement in our regular day-to-day work. That is my expectation.
Sure. Thank you so much, Mr. Jani, sir. Jan, please quick your introduction.
I'm Pranay. I'm working as a principal manager in the eNext division, and I have not worked with MS Project. So basically, the idea of attending this training is to have some working first-hand knowledge of MS Project, because my Finland counterparts, they work on MS Project. Although I have some knowledge of Primavera, because in the previous organization we were using Primavera, but MS Project I have absolutely no clue about.
Okay, great. And finally, a quick introduction, please, Mr. Ganesh.
Yes, sir. I am working as a principal manager civil in solar plant, and I didn't work with this MS project. I want to learn basic things and how to implement in our project.
So you all are from the same company, or you are all from different company?
Same company but different departments.
Different departments. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your expectation, Mr. Ganesh. Thank you so much for all the participants. Now, just I want to quick start our training programs, as I know, because you all are from project. You all are from project. So what is project management? You know very well. You know what is the project management concept. Just I want to start from the tools, how to manage the project. So I would like to just quick one more small question I want to know. At present, you all are using laptop, right? So which version of MS Project is installed in your laptop? Are you using any software, MS Project software?
No, I'm not using.
You are not using any kind of software, project management software. Okay, no problem. But I would like I will send you the trial link shortly, not maybe end of the session. You can download the trial software, and then for the practice purpose you can use this software for 30 days. So we will send you the link at the end of the session, right? So this is my desktop, and you can see this is my MS project. So just I want to quick show you. So this is the first opening screen of MS project. Whenever you will open the MS project, this MS project will look like this. If you want to start any kind of project from beginning, from scratch, we can use simple this option, blank project, right? So I will start blank project, but suppose sometime you want to import data from MS Excel. Suppose few participants told me that they are using Excel. So if you want to create a new project from Excel, we can go for this option, this icon, new from Excel workbook, right? Now the next. So the first option is what? Blank project, and this option is new from Excel workbook. Yes, other options are also available. Just I want to scroll a little bit down, and I want to show you. See, lot of templates are already available here. Like suppose you want to create some customer service project, you can go for this type of template, right? If you want to create some project, civil project, residential construction project, you can go for this type of template. So lot of predefined templates are also available. We can go for wedding planner project, or we can go for residential construction project, or maybe we can go for the software project. So few templates are already available here. Now I want to I will click on the simple here, blank project, right? So I will simple click on the blank project. So I click here, and you can see this is the first opening screen of your MS project, right? MS project is product of Microsoft. So the look and feel is similar to MS Excel, right? We have this area is called quick access toolbar. This quick access toolbar is also available in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or Outlook, right? And here we have file tab. This is our file tab, right? File tab is similar to the other application like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Now the next one is we have task, resource, reports, project, view, developer. So this is very different tab. One by one I will show you how to use these tabs. Under each tab we have ribbon, and this ribbon is divided into different commands segments. So Microsoft project is similar to the look and feel is similar to MS Excel. Now you can just look at this. Main screen is divided into two parts. Just this area is called task entry sheet. This is our task entry sheet. So the look and feel of this area is similar to your Excel, right? In the right hand side, this section is basically called the Gantt chart, right? So whenever I will type the task and duration and start and finish date, whenever I will link, Gantt chart will appear automatically, right? So just I want to show you. So this is just look at this. This is my predefined project. So we have first column, This is my first column. So first column is basically called information column, right? This is my information column. So information column, this is basically you can also say indicators, right? So indicator is basically what with help of indicator will display different type of information. Like if the task is completed, you will get the tick sign, right? If the task are over allocated, you will get the different sign. So the first column will tell you the different indications, right? Now the next column is task mode. See, here we have two options. The first option is by default manual scheduled or auto scheduled. As of now, you can see all the whole tasks are scheduled auto. I will tell you what is the basic difference between the manual scheduling and auto scheduling. The third column is basically the task name. This is the most important column. Task name means here you can enter your details. You can enter your task. The third column is duration column. Third column is duration. Here we can enter our duration. You can see the duration is entered in week, duration is entered in days, duration is also entered in month. So we can enter duration in days, week, or month. Now the next column is start column and finish column, right? Start and finish. Here we can enter start date and finish date. You will get automatically if you are using auto schedule. If you are using auto schedule, this finish date will calculate automatically by the MS project, and this date you will get automatically. Right. The next one is predecessors. Predecessors is basically used for linking purpose, right? I will explain in detail about the predecessors. The next one is percentage complete. This is used for the progress. And the next column is yes, cost. Next one is resources. So this is predefined columns available in MS project. This section is our divider section. In the right hand side, you can see this is our Gantt chart. Okay. So this is first opening a screen of your MS project. Right. Now we are working on the new project. So I want to just discuss about how to start a new project, how to develop a new project from scratch. The first option, if you want to start any kind of project with help of MS project, first of all you have to define your calendar, right? So steps how to define the calendar and what is calendar basically. In MS project, we can simply click on the project tab. This is my project tab. You have to do some settings also. So we can just click on the project here. This is project tab. And so first of all, I will click on the project and then I will click on the change working time. By default, MS project use Monday to Friday and the default timing is morning 8 to 5. So if you want to change or customize calendar or want to create a new calendar, you can go for this option. So we are in India, we are using different calendar. Some projects we execute in the day shift, some project we execute in the night shift, some project we execute in multiple shifts, means 24 hours. So on that case, what we can do, we can click on the project and then we can click on the change working time. So see, I click on the change working time and then I got this dialog box, right? Just in the dialog box, you can click on this drop down and here we have three options. You can just please everyone look at this. So here we have three options. The first of all, you have to select what kind of project, what kind of calendar you are using in your project. All the software development project generally they use a standard calendar. Project calendar means if you are working 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or 10, so if you are working like this, it means you are using a standard calendar. Some road construction project, they use generally night shift. So on that case, we can go for the night shift calendar, right? Some refinery project, they work 24 hours. They work in multiple shifts. On that case, we can go for 24 hours. So first step is what? First step is very simple. What kind of calendar you are using in your project, means how you are executing your project. So I want to know from you, all of you, how you are working in your project. Are you using 24-hour calendar or you are using the standard calendar or you are using the night shift calendar? Over to the participants.
We are using standard hours with extended. Standard timing with extended hours.
Extended hours. Okay. So
Yes.
on that case, we can go for the standard project calendar. We can choose a standard project calendar, right? But here I will recommend you, you can just create your new own calendar. This is default. So what we can do, we can simple click on this button, create new calendar, right? We can simple click on the create new calendar. So I will click on the create new calendar. See, I got a small pop-up here. First of all, you can just select the drop down and you can select the standard calendar. Means I want to create a new calendar, but I will follow the standard calendar, right? Now here you can type the name of your calendar. Generally, in the calendar name, you can type your project name, like ABC construction project, like, so whatever project name, or this is depend upon you what calendar name you want to type, right? So let's say the project name is ABC project. Okay, so the name of the project is ABC and the calendar we follow standard. So now I click on the OK. You can see in the drop down I got the ABC project. Now calendar is now added here, and this is the copy of what? This is the copy of a standard calendar. Okay, now please look at this. Now you can look at this. By default, your Saturday and Sunday is off, right? By default, this is American calendar. So in American calendar, they work Monday to Friday only. Now I want to know from you, you are working Monday to Friday, or you are working Monday to Saturday, or you are working Monday to Sunday? How you are working in your project?
Monday to Saturday.
Monday to Saturday. Perfect. It means here you have to customize your calendar according to your project. Now I will tell you how to customize this. So first of all, you can just look at this. See, the default standard timing is 8 to 12 or 13 to 17. This is the default timing. We can customize this. So first of all, I want to make all the Saturday working. How we can do this? If you want to make all the Saturday working in your project, we can simple click on, we have two options. Please look at this. We have two options. The first one is exception and the second one is work week. So we can simple click on the work week. We can simple click on the work week here. In the work week, we can select this default, and here we have a detail option. So now I want to show you how to make Saturday working, or how to make Saturday or Sunday working. This is depend upon you. So I will simple click on the details, right? So this is my another dialog box. In the dialog box, what we can do, we have three option button. What is the use of this option button? First option button is use project default time for these days. I want to customize. So we can simple click on what? We can click on the third option. I don't want to use 8 to 12 or 13 to 17. Right. Now the next option I want to make, so just select like this. You can just drag. You can just select Monday to Saturday. First of all, you can select the days and then click on set days to the specific working time, right? And now I want to know from you, what is your general starting time of the working hour? It's 9 o'clock or 9:30. What time you start your work? Let's say you start 9:30 morning. So the starting time of the project is 9:30 to 1:30, right? Or in my laptop, I'm using a 24-hour calendar. So I will use what? I will use 9:30. Here I will use 12, 13, 13:30, right? So 9:30 to 13:30, and the now next 14 to 18. This is my timing, right? This is my working timing. So 9:30 to 1:30. This is my first half and this is my second half, right? So we can customize the date according to our requirement. In few laptop, what will happen? In my laptop setting is 24-hour clock. That's why I type 13:30. But if you are getting AM or PM, you can use 9:30 to 1:30 and 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. right? Now, finally, I will simple click on the OK. Now you can see the changes. So now the timing is 9:30 to this and 14 to this. And this is happening in the ABC project. Now, Monday to only the Sunday is non-working, right? Number one. Number two, apart from this Monday to Friday, lot of dates are holidays, right? So under exception section is used for what? Except in the exception section, we can enter all gazetted holidays. We can type Christmas. So here you have to mark 25th. So as of now, see the Christmas on Friday. So you have to mark 25th December as a non-working days, right? Again, New Year Day. So in the New Year Day, you can just click here and select again. So the 1st January 2021 is again Friday. So you have to mark this as a non-working day. Similarly, Republic Day. So Republic Day. So here I will just click on this. 26th January is again Tuesday. Please understand the concept. Exception is basically used for what? Exception is generally used for to enter all the non-working day of your project, right? All the gazetted holidays like Holi, Diwali, Dasara, and blah blah, whatever. So I use 3 days: Christmas, New Year, and Republic days. You can enter all the days, and you can see. You can just see here. Now you can see the 1st January is now non-working. 26th January is now non-working. You can see 25th December is now non-working. But earlier it was working. So before start any project, you have to define your project calendar and you have to mark all the holidays under exception section. We can click on the options section. This is my options button. We can simply click on the options, and this is here we can do some settings. So see, week start on Monday. Financial year start in January. In USA by default financial start in January, but in India financial is starting from April. So if you are working on Indian project, we can go for April, because what will happen if you want quarter wise report. So in quarter wise report, if you want April, May, June as a first quarter, you have to select financial as starting from April. If you want January, February, March as a first quarter, then you can go for the January. So for Indian project, we have to change the settings. Now default start time is now 9:30 and default end time is what? Default end time is 8:30. Hour per day, this hour per week. Now we are working Monday to Saturday, so we are working more hours. We are working 24. So you can see the setting. This is the starting time, this is ending time, this is per hour task, per week, and per month. Now I will simply click on the OK, and now finally I will click on the OK button. I will simply click on the OK button, right? This is the way to create our project calendar. This is the way to create our project calendar. So just understand, in MS project you have to create 3 type of calendar. The first one is project calendar, second one is resource calendar, and the third one is task calendar. So we have prepared the first project calendar, right? So in the project calendar we are using a standard calendar. The next step, you can see in the Gantt chart section, still my calendar is not applied here. So I will double click here. This area, this is called timeline, project timeline, right? So I will simply double click here, and this is under this section. I'll click on the non-working time, and then I'll click on the drop down and ABC project. So you have to apply your calendar here. Now next, I want to change my non-working time. I want to just apply this style, right? And then now click OK. Now you can see Monday to Saturday is working and Sunday is now non-working, right? We can change one more thing, project. We can click on the project information, and you have to apply this. So this is my calendar. Now I will click on the drop down, and I want to apply this calendar under project, so ABC project, and then click on the OK, right? So now I want to just quick recap what we learn, how to create our project calendar. We discuss, we can click on the create new calendar, we can just define our calendar. So I prepare ABC project calendar. Then we discussed how to change this timing, how to make Monday to Saturday as a working, and then how to enter exceptions. And we also learn about how to change the default settings like week start on, financial start on, timing, and etc. Right? Now I want to know, if you have any questions, any query till now, you can please ask your question. If you have any doubt, any query, यहाँ तक के discussion में if you have any questions, you can please ask your question. I will take example of a simple small civil engineering project. So I want to just start from beginning. So please just understand the in the task name column. First of all, you have to type your activity, right? In the task section, you have to type your task, you have to type your data, right? Now in the next duration column, what we can do, we can type our duration. So duration you can type in multiple way. So if you, by default unit is days, right? So whenever you will type by default 1 or 2 or 3, system, MS Project will type as a days. If you want to type as a week, you can type 1 WK or 2 WK, right? So let's say, suppose I want to type task 1. Look at this, task 1. So task 1 is 10. If I will type 10, by default system will accept 10 days. Suppose you want to just say 10 week. What we can do, 10 and W. Just type WK. It means my task 1 is, the duration of this task 1 is 10 weeks. Now suppose you want to display this data in, you want to say only 10 hours. On that case, what we can do, we can simple type 10H. It means 10 hour. The duration is available in hours also. Let's say if you want to display if you want to say task 1, the duration is 1 month, you can type MON. This is 1 month. So just I want to show you file options. Under option, we can click on, you can just look at this. Duration is entered in days. So this is a default setting, right? Duration is entered in days. Now if you want to change, you can just click on the drop down and you can see duration is entered in days. It may be minute also, it may be hour also, it may be a week also, or month also, right? So if you want to enter duration in minute, you can just type only M, right? If you want to enter duration is hour, so you can just type 10H, right? Days is default. If you are not typing anything, if you are saying 7, by default it will take a days. If you want to type D, it will take a 7 days also. Now the next one is, if you want to say 5 week, how will type? I will type 5W, right? If you want to display 1 month, if your duration is 1 month, if you want to enter duration is month, 1 MON. So this type of shortcuts we can use to enter our different durations, right? Now I want to delete this task. So this is my small data. First of all, you can look at this task mode. By default, the task mode is manual, right? The default setting is manual. Now you have to modify the task mode. As of now, you can see, you can just look at this column. First is task name duration, right click, insert. We can click on the insert here and start. So the start and right click, again click on the insert column and finish. So start and finish. This is my default. Now, as of now, the start and finish both are blank. Why? Because the task mode is manual. My recommendation is always use auto schedule mode, right? In 2010 onward, in 2010, 13, 16 version, Microsoft introduced both option. But earlier in 2007, 2003, only you will find auto scheduling mode. In 2010, 13 and 16 version or 17 version, we have both option. Means you have option to manage your project auto scheduling also or manual also, right? So what is the advantage of the auto scheduling? See, I will simple select the task name and I will click on the auto schedule. I click on the auto schedule. When I click on the auto schedule, you can see, you will find the first changes here. The task mode automatically become the auto schedule, means the sign is now changed. And one more option you will find here, start date comes up automatically. So the default start date is today date, 3/12/2020, right? So default start date is what? 03/12/2020, and again finish date is coming automatically, right? So start date and finish date, both dates are coming automatically, right? So finish date is what? You can just look at this site survey. So I type 1 week. Okay, so the start date is this one, and because this task is auto schedule, so finish date calculated automatically. So finish date is 9th December 2020, right? You can just look at this soil investigation 5 days. So start date is this one. Now the question is, if you want to change the start date, suppose I want to start my project from 10th December. How we can do this? How we can change this? I don't want to change each and every task. So what we can do, we can go to the project, or in the project, we can click on the simple project information. So just I want to write down how to change start date of task. The steps are very simple. What we can do, we can go to the project tab. Under project tab, we can click on the project information. Under project information, we can select project start. Project start, right? So this is our complete. So this is complete steps. Now I want to show you how to do this. So we can go here, project. We can click on the project information. This is my project information dialog box. In the project information dialog box, you can see this is my start date. It means project start date. By default, the project start date is your current system date, right? So we can simple click on the drop down, and suppose I want to start project from next week. So suppose my estimated project start date will be 10th. So I can select 10th 12 2020, right? And then click on the OK. Now you can see now the project start date is now changed, and the first start date is now 10th December 2020. Accordingly, the finish date is also changed.